Hi everyone, welcome to the 11th video of Module 2, and here we are going to create a GitHub repository for this whole program, and we are also going to add this Module 2 Python notebook to the GitHub repository. So let's get started. Now the first thing you have to do is to choose the location where you would like to create a Git repository for yourself. I am choosing this particular location and I have created a folder for that is Python for space applications. You can choose the name that suits you the best, and inside this I have created another folder which is called as notebooks, and inside this notebooks I'll be adding all of the notebooks of module 2, module 3 and whatever is there, and also be adding some other folders for some different projects for the space applications using Python. For now what I'll do is inside this notebooks I have pasted this particular notebook that we had downloaded in this particular module. So this is something that I have to do, and after that what I'll do is I'll go back to this particular location, that is Python for space application, and over here I'll right click and go to open in terminal, and over here I can just initialize this empty git repository in this location, and after this I can start adding these files to the staging area. I can check the status of this. You can see that there are no commits yet, and there is a new file that has been located that is inside this notebooks called as M2 basics of Python. Now what I need to do is I need to do git commit to finalize everything with a message. Let's say M2 notebook added, and press enter. And now what we have to do is we need to go to GitHub, create a new repository for this, and then just sync this git repository to that GitHub repository. So let's do that. So here is the GitHub. We can go to the new repository and give a name to it as, let's say, Python for space applications, and description would be that this is a repository created for Udemy course Python for space applications by Spark Artificial. Let's say this is the kind of description that I am giving to this repository. You can give any kind of name that you like or any kind of description that is suitable to you. And then you can keep it private or public. I'll keep it public for now. And then I'll just go ahead and create this repository. And there it is. I'll just add this particular line in my command line that is in command prompt. I'll paste that particular line that I had copied from that GitHub. Now what I need to do is I need to set this upstream while pushing all any kind of changes in my Git repository to this GitHub repository by using git push u and then origin main. If I run enter, or I should say if I press enter, so everything is good. I'll just refresh this, and you can see that the notebooks file have been added over here, inside which there is M2 basics of python.ip by nb. And if you just click on that, you will be able to see the whole notebook that we had passed over here. So that's about it. Alright guys, so that's the end of this video over here, and I hope that you have successfully added your module 2 Python notebook to your GitHub repository.